So, doing another book review today, this time on Stephen King's debut novel, Carrie. Now, this story was published in 1974, and if you are unfamiliar with it, I'll catch you up to date a bit. It tells the story of Carrie White, a lonely girl who is often the subject of ridicule both at school and at home, who soon discovers that she has the power to move objects with her mind. Now, this is one of those rare instances where I actually like the film better, because as much as I like the book, it did get kind of dragged in some areas. Don't get me wrong, it still had the same kind of tension that the movie had, but there were moments where I was just like, okay, when is this fucking sequence gonna end? When are we gonna fucking move on from this? Now, I think part of the reason why I had trouble getting through this is because this isn't told in like a traditional story in some areas. In some areas, it seems like it's literally an excerpt from like a history book. You know, it's literally like taking newspaper clippings of the incident that happened, as well, especially at the end with like the school and stuff. And I think it's also because I've seen the movie, so I kind of knew what to expect. But even some of the parts that were supposed to be exciting, such as the climax near the end, still was kind of described in an underwhelming way. Regardless of that, though, this tale demonstrates a classic example of someone being pushed so far over the edge that they feel they have no choice but to go a very extreme route. And despite my nitpicks about the pacing of the book, I still really liked how Carrie's character was a little more developed in the story as it was in the movie, which in the movie it just seemed like we just got a glimpse into her what her personal life was like, but in the book you kind of get a glimpse of her like point of view and whatnot, how things affect her and all that stuff. And the moments told from Carrie's point of view sometimes did help with the tension, simply because from it you could just tell that at any moment, especially near the end, that Carrie was ready to explode. So, aside from my criticisms, I do not think this is a bad book. I do, however, think that Stephen King's magnum opus was with The Shining. But this book, it's not bad, I liked it. I'll give it a B+. Thank you for watching, don't forget to like and sub for more content.